Hey, all my friends, relatives, and cousins. Today I have a little surprise for you. And today is Monday, September 22nd. And I want to show you how I traded the SPY. So this is going to be a short video, maybe only, I'm trying to keep it within 4 to 5 minutes, but around 2 or 3 minutes as we get into it, I'm going to give you a surprise and show you something that you probably haven't seen before. So without further ado, let's get to the chart. And let me show you what I was looking at today. Okay, here we are at the charts, and this is the opening. Remember, this gray area means that's the pre-market, and just in here is around 8:30 when the market opens. So this morning, now this happens to be a 1 minute chart. That means that each one of these candles is 1 minute in length. And as you guys can notice that I have my standard 200 EMA, moving average on the chart. So that tells me right away that I want to look for calls because I think that the market is going to go up. If the price was below this 200, I would be looking for puts. But since it's opening up above it, I'm looking for calls. And I placed my first trade at 8:51 this morning. Stayed in it until around 8:58. So that was only 7 minutes. Made my profit there and got out. Then again at around 9:27, right up in here, I jumped in again and stayed in until 9:31, which was only 4 minutes. Made my profit right in here. And the reason I got out is because this pink line is the closing price, where the market closed last Friday. And I was a little bit worried about the market dropping back down to this EMA and getting me out of all the profit that I had made already. So I decided to close that trade. Then I got in again when I saw it break above last Friday's close. And I got in again around 9:35 and got out at 9:54. So that was another 19 minutes. So all in all, I traded right up to here and I started down here. Looking back on it, I can see that I should not have or didn't have to get out of the market and place three trades. I could have just stayed in with one trade and called it a day. But it's always coulda, shoulda, woulda. I was glad to take my profits on each trade, and they accumulated to $50 per contract within an hour. So an hour of trading, $50 per contract. So remember that's one contract was $50, two contracts, $100, 10 contracts is 500. So it's hard to make that type of money anywhere else. But now let me go to the surprise I wanted to show you. You notice here that I just have the 200. Well, I decided to put in another, and I hope I can get it in here. I decided to put in another indicator, and let's see if we can do it right now. It's not working for me. I wanted to put in and show you all. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. I put in right now this. This is an EMA, moving average ribbon. This ribbon is showing me that prices are above this ribbon. Remember from a couple of days ago, I had another video and I talked about the train tracks. The train tracks, as long as it's above the train tracks. Well, this is another version of that. So there's no right or wrong. I just wanted to show you guys that you can do different little strategies. It all ends up being the same. But this morning, I wanted to put in these ribbon. And if you can notice and see here where I'm pointing, the top ribbon line is green. And as long as the price stayed above that green and didn't go into the ribbon, I was in calls. So finally, once it got here, that's where I got out and it started going sideways. If you guys look and see, you can see that if you came into the market at 11 o'clock this morning and noticed this, you could have jumped in here. It's still above the ribbons. It's above the 200 moving average, and you could have ridden it all the way up to here. So the market kept going up, but I was finished right up in here that first hour because I like to trade the first half hour, hour and a half, no longer than 2 hours. I don't want to sit at the computer any longer. Some people will trade this all day long, but for me, I have other things to do and I wanted to make my money, get out, call it a day. So that's the ribbon. And you can find this ribbon by going to your settings here, the hourglass, typing in ribbon. I already have it in mind. Moving average exponential ribbon, and you can put it on your charts. So that's another strategy, another tool that you can use in order to make money in the markets on a regular basis. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been helpful. I'm off to a good week. I hope you guys are off to a good week. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Please share these videos, like and subscribe, and also add some comments if you like. Thanks and talk to you soon.